Hello students, in this video I'm going to show you how to complete your short answer response for I am offering this poem. So on your screen you can see the directions and prompt for your writing assignment. In my video I'm going to use a different poem and a different prompt, but it's going to look very similar. So here you can see that the prompt is, what is the author's message in the poem I am offering this poem? Use evidence from the poem to support your answer. And then you can see that I've given you sentence stems to help you write your response. In my model example today, I'm going to be using a different poem. It's called Monsters by Nikita Gill. And as you can see, I have the same sentence stems. I've just modified them a little to match my poem. Okay, and my directions are also the same. I'm going to make sure that my response includes a claim, text evidence, and commentary. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so on the right-hand side, you can see my poem snap from yesterday. It includes a theme statement. It says, sometimes the biggest threat comes from inside ourselves. So today, our question in the prompt is, what is the author's message in the poem Monsters? And we know that theme is the author's message. And so in this case, we have already, I've already written the theme statement, or I've already answered the question. So Nikita Gill's message in the poem Monsters is that sometimes the biggest threat comes from inside ourselves. Okay, so this is why we did our poem snap yesterday. It's going to help us complete our writing assignment today. So I've used the theme statement to help answer the question about author's message. So now I need to support this theme statement, this claim, with text evidence. So as you remember from yesterday, I used that scribble line to annotate the poem. Okay, so you can see that I have annotated a line from the poem that proves my claim. So in line, okay, now I have to count my lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in line 8, Gill describes what? What does she describe? She describes, because all this time the monster has been me. So she describes herself as a monster. And in line, so I didn't find more than one quote when I did my poem snap. So I need to find another quote. That's not enough evidence to prove my claim. So I'm going to go ahead and find another piece of text evidence to prove that the threat comes from inside ourselves. So in the first stanza, she says the monsters are inside her head. So in line 1, 2, 3, 4, she says that they were inside my head. Okay, so I have my text evidence that proves that the threat comes from inside ourselves. Okay, proving that claim. So now I need to provide that commentary. Okay, I need to connect my text evidence and my claim. I need to explain how they're related to one another. Okay, so she illustrates that. So in these pieces of text evidence, what is she illustrating? She's illustrating that we can often underestimate our capacity for, so like our ability to horrific and hideous. So like when we think about monsters, like what are the kinds of acts that they do? They do horrific things. They do hideous things. So she illustrates that we can often underestimate our capacity for horrific and hideous acts. because we're too busy looking under our bed for the monsters. So we're underestimating how we are the monster. We're doing the horrific things. We're doing the hideous things. Okay. So in the directions, it says, make sure your response includes a claim, text evidence, and commentary. So I have my claim. It answers the question, what is the author's message? That's my theme statement. I have my text evidence that proves my claim, okay, that the biggest threat comes from inside ourselves. And then I have my commentary, right, that connects that text evidence and claim. So when I'm finished, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. I'm going to turn this into a paragraph. Okay, I'm going to make sure all of the lines run together. And then I'm going to press Tab on the first line to indent. And then if I want to, what I can do is I can format everything so that the text is black. And then if I want to, I can go in and I can highlight. I know that highlighting for some of you is not something that you like to do, but for some of you, it's nice because it helps you to make sure that you have everything you need. Okay, so as you can see, I'm highlighting my answer to make sure that I have my text evidence, my claim, and my commentary. Okay, so that is how you're going to be completing your assignment today. Remember, this is an example using a different poem. Your assignment today, you're going to be writing your response using the poem. I am offering this poem by Jimmy Santiago Baga.